Yeah, TyTy. Davion was just on here, and somebody asked him about comparing you and Sahvir. And he said one of the things that marked your game was your patience, kind of letting and taking advantage of what's going on. I'm wondering what that's a product of, because sometimes freshmen can, be in a hurry.
Just growing up my whole life playing the game of basketball. I never been sped up or rushed or anything like that. I always played at my own pace. I mean, I understand I'm not the fastest or the most athletic, so I just play at my own pace, just use my IQ, my awareness to get to my spots and stuff like that.
And I wondered too, you made your first shot at Vandy, and I think you've made your first shot in several games in a row now. What is that just a coincidental thing? You know what I mean? Or does that have significance to you?
Nah, I mean, whenever I make my first shot, I feel like it's always gonna be a good day for me. I just stay in the gym, and the shots I shoot during my workouts and in practice are the same shots I shoot in the game. So I know like it's like second nature to me when I'm shooting it. I always think it's gonna go in.
Thanks.
Kyle Tucker, go ahead.
Yeah, TyTy, you talk about playing at your own pace and sort of playing within yourself, playing within the team. How much easier is that to do when you're surrounded by four guys pretty much at all times, or most of the time, who understand college basketball, who played a bunch of college basketball, they're going to be in the right spots, sort of do the right things. How much of all those veteran guys around you allowed you to play this way?
It's good. I mean, like you said, I play with a lot of vets, so like they all know the tricks and the trade to the game. They know how to play. Like they've been in college, so like they all know like what to expect and all that. So when I'm playing the way I'm playing, they just encourage me to continue to be who I am, continue to be myself, and at the end of the day, they just want me to help us get to a win.
Nick Rouse, we'll go to you next.
Those vets, they've played in a lot of big games, big time environments. This might be your first big game environment against a rival. What have you thought about that? How have you played out this game in your head? And I guess what are you looking forward to?
To be honest, I really haven't like looked at it in my head or anything like that. I'm just looking at it as another game. I know when it comes Saturday when we finally get onto the court to warm up and stuff, then that's I'm gonna be like really like okay, like this is a rivalry game. But until then, I'm just looking at it as another game. Continue to worry about myself and our team and how we're gonna get better. And I just feel like on Saturday when we come out, if everything goes good, we should be able to take care of business.
Jerry Tippin, we'll go back to you.
I tell you, Tennessee's won the last two times they've played at Kentucky. Teams don't win three in a row at Kentucky very often. How motivating is that to prevent that kind of history?
It's very motivating. First of all, it's our home court, so we always want to defend that with pride. Like this is where we pretty much, if we were to go to sleep in the gym, this would be the gym we would sleep in. So it's like this is our home. We got to protect our home at all costs. So we're gonna do everything we can in our power to come out with the win.
And I know this may sound a little silly, I don't know, but TyTy, your first name's actually Tyrone. How did you get the nickname TyTy?
Uh, I got it from I believe my one of my aunties and my mom. It's like I didn't want to be called TJ, so it was just like Ty is the first syllable in my name, and it's like I'm a junior because my dad's name is also Tyrone, so they just doubled it up and came with TyTy.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem.
John Hale, we'll go to you next.
I said, what's the key for you guys executing better in those close games down the stretch?
Really just being patient. Knowing our time and situation of the game. Like the last minutes of Vandy, we were still playing as if the game just had started. Flying up the court, rushing, trying to get quick shots. When reality, we were up where we could have just slowed down, settled down, and started executing our stuff. So we watched the film on it. We know what we had to do. So we know going forward that some things gonna have to change for us when we're in the big moments like that.
John Clay, go ahead.
TyTy, how well do you know Kennedy Chandler, and what kind of player does he, when you watch him, what kind of player do you think he is?
I've known Kennedy since like sixth grade or something like that. He's a really good dude, really good basketball player. He's very fast and shifty. He knows how to use his gears. So I know him coming on Saturday, he's gonna try to give us his all so he can get his team to win. I'm pretty sure they're looking at it like it's Kentucky, like who doesn't want to beat Kentucky at the end of the day. So it's just like him and his guys are gonna probably come out with their best punch. So we just got to make sure we're ready for that and we respond. If not, we'll be the aggressors.
Any other additional questions for TyTy? Tyler Thompson?
Hey TyTy, my nickname is TyTy too, so it's a great one. Don't be ashamed of it.
Never got you.
Jim Coleman was saying something about how he'd like to see Kentucky play a four-guard lineup. What do you think about that?
You won't really know until you try. So it's just like I know like if we do a 4-guard lineup, I know we're still gonna be fine because at the end of the day, it's like we always have the next man up mentality. So it's like anybody's number could get called on any given night, and once your number gets called, not only the coaching staff but us players too are like all expected for everybody to come in right away and produce, like give us production in some type of form, whether that's scoring, rebounding, or something of that nature. So it's like we're not gonna like whatever the coaches decide to do, we won't question them because at the end of the day we're the players and we know the coaches have our best interests, so they're gonna do what they can do to put us in the best positions to get a win.
Last call for TyTy. Kyle, back to you.
TyTy, what do you think has been the most valuable thing you've gotten out of this time where you kind of had to be the guy running the offense, whatever Sahvir comes back? What do you think you gained from it the most?
Probably I would say I gained a little more confidence. Gave my teammates confidence, my coaches confidence. So really, just I gained confidence from it, in all types of form. My teammates were telling me all week in practice, like you're like even though you're a freshman, like you still have a say so on this team. You're one of our guys. So if you ever have to say something, just tell us and we're gonna do it. And just having the coaches there, always motivated me to be a leader and stuff like that because they understand like if I'm being a leader, the team will still listen and everything, no matter how young I am. And that's like vice versa with anybody on the team. Anybody on the team can lead. So it's just like getting that type of confidence right there just, always takes pressure off your shoulder and feel like you can go out there, play freely.
Were you less comfortable maybe speaking up or taking charge before these couple games where you kind of had to?
Nah.
You think this like kind of unlocked you a little bit to step forward?
Nah, not really. It was just like, we had Sahvir, him and Keon were more of like our, vocal leaders on the floor and stuff like that. So it was just like from here and there, I said what I had to say, but really it was just them two leading. So with Sahvir going out, it was just really Keon. So it felt like I just had to step up and, help not only him but our team, lead. If I'm seeing something on the court and I'm not saying nothing, I feel like that's only gonna, hinder our team. So over these past 3 games without Sahvir on the floor, we huddling up our guys a lot. We were talking through the huddles. During timeouts, we were talking. Practices, we were talking a lot. So it was just, basketball is very important when you have good communication.
Jerry, I'll circle back to you.
Yeah, TyTy, I was just thinking that I think Coach Coleman and some of your teammates say that you catch them by surprise at the end of the game when they look at the stats. They're thinking, boy, TyTy had a good game, but 17 assists? We didn't realize. How surprised are you sometimes when you look at the numbers?
I'm not really surprised because, like, I kind of sense, like, especially when I'm, like, rebounding and stuff, I kind of sense the rebound because I feel like I try to go down there and battle with the big guys, mainly Oscar. That's who I'm really battling with. But as far as like points and assists, when I look up at the end of the game and I see that, it's just like, even if I'm not scoring the ball well, I always try to find ways to still help my team win, be productive at the end of the day. Like, I don't want to be on the court just holding up space, so might as well rebound, get your teammates involved, get a few fouls at least or something. So it's like, I always go out there with a winning mentality at the end of the day.
Thanks.